Umanskoye has fallen. The Russians broke into the village of Sokol. The front to the south, as expected, fell from Ocheredino. Yesterday, the Russian army resumed its offensive west from Ocheredino, thereby continuing, after the flanks were secured, to drive a wedge between the powerful enemy fortified area in the area of the village of Sokol and Nova Alexandrovka. The assault on which has essentially begun, since yesterday it was heavily covered by artillery and aviation. And the Russian soldiers were somewhat able to push back the enemy east of this village. Where, in turn, a wedge dangerous for the Ukrainian armed forces is driven between Nova Alexandrovka and its two powerful fortifications northwest of Arkhangels. At the same time, full-scale battles are taking place for Novopokrovka, which yesterday the Russians were also tightly covered by artillerymen and pilots. I think we should expect infantry assaults on both settlements today. The front to the south, as expected, fell from Ocheredino. The lack of good fortifications and our complete superiority in artillery and aviation are doing their job, and in the morning, essentially without encountering resistance, our units occupied the village of Umanskoye, and the enemy is quickly retreating to the northwest and west, where it is obvious that they will continue to hold the front. At the same time, he tries to cling to the heights south of Novoselovka first, but this does not last long. There are also battles for the village of Novopokrovskoye, which could very well come under Russian control today. The key point of defense of the Ukrainian armed forces here, for which the main struggle will continue, is the village of Progress. They also did not have time to strengthen it after the loss of Avdiivka, and to which Russian soldiers are rushing. They have about 5 kilometers left to go.